Why now? That's right. Why now? That's the question I'm asking today. Hi, it's Martin, coach, speaker, and author. And this is the finale of our trilogy on why me? Why bother? And now, why now? So in these videos, we've been covering the kind of situations that happen to us. And we kind of end up thinking, why me? And some of these things can be just an accumulation of small things, maybe even insignificant things, but they build up. But then some things really hit us left field. A bit like these extraordinary times. And maybe this is just one of several things that were happening in the build up to this. And maybe things are still happening and you're thinking, geez, why me? Why me with my business? Why me with my relationships? Why me with work? Why me with my health? Why me when I was just getting stuff together, when I was just feeling like I was making progress? This then happens. So we've been looking at this kind of situation and just stepping back and seeing the people that we could surround ourselves with that could help. But also looking at it from maybe there's a greater purpose to this. Maybe there are greater lessons to learn from this that we can actually turn our what I was told by Ralph Brogan, who interviewed me in America for his Chicago radio show, and it was, make your mess into your message. I love that. Being able to make your mess into a message. So the stuff you found difficult, the stuff you've had to really get through and trawl through, and you didn't think you had the courage or the strength to get through it, actually coming through all of that, coming out the other end and going, you know what? I'm actually proud of myself that I've done this. And even more so, I've learned some stuff that I can now teach other people. You might formally do that. You might become a coach or something, but very often it's actually just being able to help people as friends or family, community. Suddenly you've got this thing that you're passionate about sharing. So, why me? Why bother? Because it has massive value. And, why now? Why should I do anything about it now? And you could be saying that, why now? Because we're in extraordinary times and there's a worldwide virus. Or it could be, why now? I'm still exhausted, Martin. Well, the why now is because you matter. You, your story, your value, your gift, your worth matters. There are trillions of things that had to align over billions of years for you and I to be here like this, having this conversation. If only one minuscule little thing over those billions of years had been different, then this whole situation would be different. We would be different, if indeed here at all. You see, when we embrace the miracle of the miracle of the gift we have, which is life. That's what they say, isn't it? Say the now is the present. It's called the present for a reason, because it's a gift. It's what we've got right now to live and breathe here. Although these are extraordinarily difficult times, it is still a gift to be here. And a great many of us that come through these current traumatic times owe it to everybody else that suffered through this traumatic time to make the most of it and learn something and do something with this. That it just wasn't some fleeting thing that happened and then we all returned back to normal. This is kind of the why now. Why now? Because you matter, stories matter, lessons matter. I said in the previous video, it doesn't have to be big steps, as long as you're stepping forward. Because with every step forward, you're bringing more light into your life and the life of others. And that's pretty incredible. So why now? I see the value in everybody. I see their worth. I see their potential. I see this world in a slightly unique way because of my experiences in the past. And the fact that I was nearly not here on, what, 4 occasions? It affords me a slightly different view of just how miraculous it is to actually live in these times, no matter what is happening in the world. And right now, we're actually having a collective human experience, which is unprecedented. Even in the world wars, there were areas that were not affected. So, if you have been going through some difficult times, or indeed if you felt a little bit out of luck, maybe it's small things, maybe they're more serious things. If these things are happening, then from my heart, I transmit the courage and the strength and the faith and the hope that you can get through these things. I've been there when I felt there was no hope, that there was nothing else I could do, that there was nobody else I could speak to, there was not a different conversation I could have, there was nothing else I could try. I have been in that situation and made the ultimate choice. And if it wasn't for some guardian angel and intervention, I wouldn't be here. So I know when you've lost all hope that there is still hope. I'm here to tell you there is something you haven't tried. There is a conversation you haven't had. There is someone you haven't spoken to. And you know what? Going forward, that could be a conversation that you have about your experience. Why now? Why bother? Because you know what? You could make a massive impact. Let's pick a really simple example. You cut out a coupon in the paper for a free meal. And you have it with you in your pocket, in your wallet, in your bag. And I know you come across a mother and their child, and you know what? It looks like they've been going through a really rough time. They're upset. It's around lunchtime or tea time, and you know what? You decide, a random act of kindness. Here, have the voucher. You need it more than I do. Now I know that's not a why me situation, but it's why bother? Why bother with anything? Look for the positives. Look for the silver lining, maybe, but look for the learning. Look for the way you can make an incredible difference to somebody else's life. And when you do that, it makes a massive impact on your life positively. The more you give, the more you're going to want to give. And the more you give, the more you receive in more ways than just money. Life is about living abundantly. And to live abundantly, it is far more than just money. So, why me? Why bother? Why now? Because I believe you can make a massive difference to yourself, to your loved ones, to your friends, your community, and maybe even the world. That's why I believe in you, and that's why I think you matter. And when we're going through the why me's, the why bothers, the why nows, putting one foot in front of the other, marching forward to a brighter future. Why it's so important, and why it's such an incredible journey too. So, I hope you found these videos really inspiring, motivating. If you've got any questions, you know where I am. Till the next videos. Thanks for watching.